Shymkent is the ancient pearl of the southern Kazakhstan, which is conveniently located in the semicircles of the Tian Shan Mountains to the east and windy steppes to the west. This amazing city has always been in the middle of turbulent trades and active life of Kazakhstan. Today, we're delighted to share with you all the love for our hometown, our golden cradle, where people of different cultures and nationalities live in peace and unity. Welcome to the city of Shymkent.
Taking into account geographical position and sharply continental climate of Shymkent, it is quite understandable why we have not so cold winters and hot summers. In winter, the temperature is about 10 degrees and in summer it reaches 40. So in the eastern part of the city, the view opens up a mountain Tian Shan, and in the southern part there is a mountain Kazagurt. In the Kazakh legend of a worldwide flood, it is said that the ark roamed without shelter with his birds, animals and insects in his boat. 7 months, 7 days and 7 hours right after the beginning of the flood, ark sailed to mountain Kazagurt. The flora of the city can be described by karagash, oaks, poplars, candium maples, willows, pines and many others. So in the northern part of the city there is a dendro park built in 1980. On the territory of the park there is 500,000 trees of 360 different species. Previously all the territory was known as a dump, but city government decided to recultivate this place into a beautiful park. Shymkent characterized by big amount of underground waters. You can meet them right in the center of the city. So, for example, Koshkarata River. This river known as a holy place. Some people say that water there has magical power to heal different illnesses. So people from different places come to there to have a bath. Many people believe that the water here has magical power to heal different illnesses, and people from different places come there in summer and even in the winter. Environmental pollution, especially air pollution, are the big problem of Shymkent. Industrial centers and enterprises increasing the emissions of carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide concentrations in the air. In order to solve this problem, city government implement rational use of earth metals, all the water resources and alternative ways of getting energy. So eco-friendliness has become a part of citizens' life. For example, bike system of Shymkent. You can find bike stations everywhere. So it means that our citizens actively using it, and that's the thing really to be proud of.
Nowadays, Shymkent is counted as one of the biggest cities with different types of nationalities and different types of nationalities and people living there. Nevertheless, other cities in Kazakhstan still believes in stereotypes which has been made by extraordinary people who had experienced occasional misfortunes with the people living there before they made such conclusions. And so, according to these people, Shymkent's citizens are impolite, they are angry, they are rude, they are arrogant, nasty, and if you ask someone from there, they may offend you instead of answering a question. However, I've been living in Shymkent since I was born here. I grew up and was brought up in such a wonderful city, which is famous for its cheerful and kind people, which I've been facing with my entire life. People here are very hospitable, and I think that these stereotypes are absolutely wrong. As I said, people here are very hospitable, but there is one exception. They are only hospitable if you are a relative or a reasonable person with money. And so, and if you are a relative from another city or such kind of person, they will treat you like you are in luxurious 5-star hotel, including a high qualified staff in the faces of the hosts. Moreover, Shymkent's people are very traditional and they keep all traditions they have inherited from their ancestors. While the majority of Kazakhstan citizens do not follow them, mostly because of globalization. Of course, there is no doubt that is essential to follow the traditions from the ancestors, but the people in Shymkent were brought up to respect and follow their roots, and meanwhile to carry on following the changes in the world. So I can say that the people in Shymkent are very unique and versatile. However, I have encountered some rude people in Shymkent, yet I have met those people in other cities and countries, so I can really say that the trueness depends neither on a city, neither on a nationality, but on a personality. And generally speaking, I love all about the city, in spite of the fact that the majority of people in Kazakhstan have a bad impression of the city. And this city and the people living there will be always in my heart.
Nowadays, Shymkent is one of the largest industrial and trading cities in our country with an amazing nature. Now government invests huge money for its prosperity and development. That's why there is a hustling and bustling atmosphere reigned in our city. Shymkent is growing day by day, so you can see new constructions, buildings, parks and avenues. I mean, Shymkent doesn't stay in the one place, everything is changing. Also, Shymkent is best known for its nature. It has the status of green city, so I think it's absolutely well earned. The beneficial weather give opportunities to provide our city with cheap fruit and vegetables, wheat and other corns. Also, not only Shymkent people take advantage of this climate, but also people from other regions. Also, Shymkent has an amazing nightlife, and if you want to chill out and relax after work, or if you're a teenager with a boiling blood who are looking for new adventures, you need to come here and visit Varavilla or Grand Praga, or if you like quiet places, go to the Dendra Park. Another part of Shymkent society keep up with traditional atmosphere. It's interesting fact that people only in South Kazakhstan region follow almost all traditions. For example, it's especially noticeable when they celebrate national holidays. For example, Nowruz, it's one of the important national holidays for Kazakhs. For Kazakhs, it's one symbol of spring regeneration, so the whole city is immersed to the historical and traditional atmosphere. Also, this celebration is accompanied with the universal fun, games, horse races, and other joyalties. So, actually, people in Shymkent are best known for their hospitality and for their friendliness. Especially, they create this warm and peaceful atmosphere that always reigns in our city.
Welcome to Shymkent. I'm going to tell you about major attraction in Shymkent. So, Shymkent is the capital city of the South Kazakhstan region. Moreover, it's one of the modern city which has a population of more than 1 million people. Also, it has is one of the top 3 cities in Kazakhstan. But I'm going to tell you about more major attraction. So let's start. Shymkent is a city of specific interest for the tourists. Because all the exotic and historical sites are here. So guests in Shymkent can enjoy with the modern hotels, parks, zoos, historical sites, variety and magnificence of natural landscapes, kindness and the hospitality of Shymkent residents. And one of them is the Aksu-Jabaglı Nature Reserve. It's the oldest nature reserve in the Central Asia, and there are many places to relax with a beautiful view of the nature. Furthermore, there you can find everything you like, such as swimming pool, bars, tennis court, restaurants, and whatever. Each year, lots of tourists come from home and abroad to see the country's majestic landscapes and the iconic cities. But there are also some cool and exciting attractions like Bayterek and the pirates in the fantasy worlds. Also, I want to tell about our parks. Firstly, is Dabay Park with the monuments and the tanks, with statue of Abay. Also Ken Baba. Ken Baba with the miniatures of famous architects, as well as a little pond with swans, and walking area, which is in the main road Tokihana in the Kazbek B. In addition, I want to tell about Mega Planet. Mega Planet and Shymkent Plaza are the most popular youth hangout place in the city. It's a mall with the cinema, food court, and the shopping stores. Also, I want to talk about Hippodrome. Hippodrome is a well worth a visit for enjoying the horse games such as Kokbar and Kısku. And in conclusion, I want to say that people in Shymkent will be very happy for their every visitor. And the hospitality people in Shymkent will gladly show every side of their city. In my opinion, it's the best place for rest and fun.
Shymkent is full of modern and historical attractions. You can see and do everything. And if you're interested in history, you can visit Independence Park. Independence Park was built in 2011, and in honor of independence, 20 years independence of Kazakhstan. And there is so much to do and see in Mega Planet and in Shymkent Plaza. People always come here to go shopping, watch films, have fun, or have lunch. And in summer the weather is boiling, so you must go to the silver and golden beaches in Shardara. In Shardara you can taste famous Uzbek plov and bishparmak. And if you're not a beach bum, you can go to the Sayram. In Sayram the weather is cool, and there is everything necessary to adrenaline junkies. And bungee jumping, karting clubs are located here. And the best way to while away for a day is Tulibi. Tulibi is famous by its nature, and the nature is so fascinating, and it's not worse than in Switzerland. And to finish off the day, you can visit Baydivik monument. Baydivik was a leader of nomadic tribe, and Baydivik you are immediately struck by a romantic sunset. And on the top of monuments, it opens a beautiful view of the city. Also, you can visit Tendra Park, and you can relax and walk around the lake. And the nightlife of Shymkent is amazing. The Shymkent streets are busy into the small hours, and almost every evening the luxury places are busy, and there is a toy, which means wedding celebration. And our president said life is given only once, and this life must be lived in Shymkent.